I'm currently doing this 8-week challenge for caged muscles, so that's a big deal for me. But after this ends, my next goal is gonna be start focusing on like PRs, personal records, because I never really like set any or write them down or kind of like know where I'm at. It makes me nervous because to go really heavy, I'd prefer to have like a coach or somebody helping me out with that, making sure I don't kill myself, or like at least somebody to spot me. But I know I can do it on my own too, so that's my next goal. I just love to set some PRs because then you for sure know kind of like where you're at in the gym and the progress you've made. Okay, bye. Oh crap, I didn't even wet my freaking beauty blender. Look at this bug bite. But yeah, I start with my foundation, which I use this. I don't know if I should like tell you guys what I'm doing to my face or if I should just talk to you. Maybe I just want to talk to you. I really need a new beauty blender. I really want the black one because why am I whispering? Sorry. After I injured myself yesterday, my mom literally said to me, Ashley, you know, working out isn't everything. I was like, what? Everybody has their own passion. I just think it's so cool. I love it. You're just like bettering yourself. Now I'm just doing some concealer. I hope your guys' New Year's are going good and that your goals that you set are going good. Something to think about is like your life isn't over if you already ruined one of your resolutions, because every day you wake up is like a new start. Like, you know how we hated Mondays while we went to high school or middle school or whatever? Now I look at Mondays as like a fresh start. It's crazy because it's all about perspective. But truly every morning you wake up is a new chance. It's like New Year's Eve every single day. Like you can always be setting new goals, always starting new habits. This is my favorite translucent powder ever, by the way. It's the Laura Mercier one, and it just does wonders. I used to be a barista too. You know, you've had everything, so you're like super hard to please now, so I always end up just getting a drip or an iced coffee. And the other day, I went to Starbucks and I got an iced coffee with sugar-free vanilla and a splash of heavy cream. And I don't know what they did because I've gotten that before, but it literally tasted like vanilla ice cream, I promise you. It was so good. So good. So good. I love coffee. So you ever do that? You like watch YouTubers and you're like, oh, we'd be friends for sure. Yeah. Talking to a camera is so weird. Also like filming at the gym, that was a big step to me because I always used to be weird about like what people around me are thinking. And filming in the gym, it catches a lot of people's attention. And when you're 5'11", you're already catching some attention, and now you have a camera, and now you're using your supplements as a tripod, and it's just all crazy. But it's good. Today is Wednesday, and that means Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 more days until church. I'm really excited about it. I always count down to church. Sundays are my favorite days because football. Well, I guess Saturdays now because of playoffs, but football and church and brunch. If I'm being honest with you guys, which I guess I should be honest with you guys, I took the last month off of work just because I don't know where I get this from, but like there's something instilled in me where I don't want to be doing something that I'm not passionate about, and that's not necessarily like pushing me towards my goals or where I want to be. And that can be contradictory because you can learn from everything that you do in your life, which I have, but I'm always changing. I don't stay in jobs like a super long time because I get to a point where I'm like, I've learned from this. I'm sure I could learn more from it, but I don't want to keep investing my time in something that I'm not passionate about. So I'm like going through a transition where I'm transitioning into this whole fitness world, like hence why I started my YouTube and like filming workouts and just doing that whole thing because that's what I want to do and that's what makes me happy. And yeah, so I took this last month to start transitioning. There's some big things happening soon, so I'm glad I have that in me. You can always look at things with like a positive perspective or a negative perspective. You can always find like the wrong in things, but also the right in things. And you know, you're gonna be surrounded by people who don't understand the way you think, especially especially with my generation and probably yours, because you're probably my age if you're watching this, but we're more of the creative thinkers, and that can be difficult for others to understand. But I'm so happy to be like in the position I am and able to, you know, be in this generation that focuses on creativity and YouTube and Instagram and fitness being such a big part of people's lives now. Like, it's so awesome. I wish I had like an actual topic to focus on, then I could really focus. Lightlining opens your eyes, or at least that's what we think it does. Something I was thinking the other day was, actually it was after church. The message last weekend was so good and I texted it. I think it's very universal and you can apply it in your life. Basically, comparison, which is so weird because the last video that I made, I talked a lot about that, especially with today in social media, like comparing ourselves to other people's journeys and other people's successes and like trying to match up and then getting on ourselves because maybe we're not, you know, at the same point that someone else is at, or we don't have as much success as that other person on Instagram, or that person's the exact same age as me. Why are they so much further ahead than me? And it was basically to say, I mean, whether you believe or not, everyone is on their own journey and you really have to take that to heart. We are all going to experience different things and get to our goals and, you know, different successes at different times. We're all so unique and we were all given these different personalities and we all have so many different talents, whether you've kind of like discovered those talents yet or not, we all do. And I think it's so amazing to think about that. We're just all so different, and if we really all just, you know, own what we are given, it can just be so good. Especially when it comes to like comparing ourselves or being envious of what other people have. Like, the world is filled with so much abundance, like there's so much to go around, but I think sometimes we're like overthinking, like, oh my god, I don't have that, or when am I gonna get that? Like, there's so much and it'll come into your life when you're ready for it and at the right time, and there's so much to go around for everybody. So if your best friend is dating the perfect man, don't worry, there's another one. But yeah, where was I on my face? When I worked in cosmetics, a lot of people would come in and, you know, be confused on where to place bronzer on their face. And the three main areas I just like think about are your temples and you're kind of right under, so just think of it as a 3 on each side of your face because that's where the sun would naturally hit you. So it's pretty basic there. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the parts of not talking. My dad's coming to visit in like 3 days. He lives in California. I live in Washington. We're super close, so I just get really excited to see him. And he is the funniest freaking guy, and I'm gonna try to vlog when he's here, because I'm sure we're gonna go to some bomb restaurants, because he's all about food and an amazing chef. And I always told him to have his own cooking show because he has the personality, he has the creativity, he has the chef skills. And Dad, if you're watching this, start a show, please. Oh my gosh, my bronzer tastes like chocolate. I just got a little residue in my mouth. I'm gonna try to film, and he doesn't like a camera, so I gotta be sneaky about it. Don't tell. If you're still here, thanks for watching, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm not done. I'm just like doing an intermission. Like, please thumbs up this video and give it a comment and go ahead and subscribe, because my content's gonna just improve every single time, I promise you. It's just gonna keep improving. I haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed in like 12 years, so I've been thinking lately I need to do that. Oh crap. Just take a highlight. Any highlight. I can't find my highlighter brush. Ooh, I wonder who discovered the power of the highlight, you know? Because I never really like heard about that before I started watching YouTube. You know, when I was younger, like, did people highlight? When did highlighting begin? Important questions. Like I said, this is just super casual. I want to post videos that like you guys like to see the most, or if there's like videos that you wish were being made but you haven't seen. If you just like straight up workout videos, or if you want like some inspiring stuff, because I could get inspirational for you if you'd like, you know, just gotta warm up a little bit. Also with my brows, all I ever do is clear brow gel, because when I wear my hair down it just like freaking blows them all over the place. So this gel helps just obviously hold them in place and just makes them stand up a little bit. It's like a pre-workout for your brows. So that's about all I do, for being honest. Also, the NYX, however you want to say it, lip liners are so good. There's certain makeup products that obviously you want to invest your money into, but the drugstore or like the Ulta, like more affordable end products have really stepped their game up. Like when I was working in cosmetics, I used like up to Tom Ford, and I like there's just not a lot of differences. It's like, don't think you always need to like binge. Something that I did last night, I had a really bad sweet tooth, because it might be a certain time, I don't know, to just take aminos, like depending on what flavor aminos you have, like your BCAAs, but I just filled up a huge water bottle with my BCAAs and it really actually helped. Really helped my cravings. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys the next time. Please like and subscribe and drop a comment. I love hearing from you guys and reading what you have to say. Any feedback is greatly welcomed. And thank you guys. Have an amazing day.